Ever wonder how we, a species with no claws, no fangs, and no thick fur, managed to survive in a world full of saber-toothed tigers and giant hyenas? It's a miracle, really. Let's travel back to 0.2 million years ago to the early Pleistocene. Imagine a world teeming with predators, a world where our ancestors, early humans like Homo habilis, are anything but the top of the food chain. The evidence we found paints a stark picture. We were a snack, not a survivor. Let's look at the clues. Fossil evidence, like the famous Tong child, an Australopithecus skull found in South Africa, shows puncture marks that perfectly match the talons of a large eagle. Yes, our tiny ancestors were being snatched from the ground by birds of prey. It wasn't just the sky we had to fear. On the ground, predators like Dinophilis, a powerful cat with massive canine teeth, were everywhere. Studies of animal bone accumulations in caves from this period showed that they weren't just eating antelope, they were eating us. Our early relatives were small, maybe 4 feet tall. They didn't have the speed of a cheetah or the strength of a bear. Their only real advantage was their developing brain and their ability to use simple tools. But were these pebble choppers and stone flakes enough to fend off a pack of giant bone-crushing hyenas? Probably not. For a long time, we weren't the mighty hunters we imagine. We were scavengers, opportunists, darting in to steal a scrap of meat after the real predators had finished their meal, always looking over our shoulder. Think about our biology. We are incredibly vulnerable. Our babies are born completely helpless and take years to mature. We get cold easily. We can't see well in the dark. Compared to the other creatures of the Pleistocene, we were walking, talking prey. So how did we flip the script? How do we go from being on the menu to building civilizations? Key was cooperation and social intelligence. Alone, an early human was an easy meal. But in a group, we were something else entirely. We could work together to watch for predators, protect our young, and eventually coordinate hunts. Gosh, the development of more complex tools and the eventual mastery of fire were game changers. Fire provided warmth, light, and a formidable defense against nocturnal predators. Also allowed us to cook food, unlocking more nutrients and fueling the growth of our increasingly large brains. It was this incredible brain power that became our ultimate survival tool. It allowed us to outthink our predators, not outfight them. We learned to plan, to communicate complex ideas, and to pass knowledge down through generations. This is what truly set us apart. We weren't built for survival in a physical sense. We were built to adapt, to innovate, and to create our own path to the top. The evidence doesn't show we were meant to fail. It shows just how extraordinary our journey has been. It's from a terrified scavenger to the dominant species on the planet. It's the greatest underdog story ever told. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey back in time fascinating, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into our incredible past. See you next time.